Super. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody, to today's presentation, to today's masterclass. I'm just going to check if my co-host is with us today. John, where are you? There you are. Super. Fantastic. You should be able to unmute yourself, John, as well. Everybody, we are going to be doing these sessions on a regular basis. It's very important that our community fully understands the power of the compensation plan and also how exactly uniquely it's structured. Because there are certain aspects of it that simply have not been done or created before by any other company in the past. There are so many things that collectively makes this a very unique offering. John, can you hear me? Just to be sure that's...
Yeah, I hear you pretty well.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So John offered to be doing these sessions for us on a continuous basis. We are going to be calling them masterclasses, essentially. We're going to be covering, rather than throwing the whole compensation plan at everybody and overwhelming them, because as you guys know, we've got so many different things, so many things that conditional, you need to do this, to do this. We are going to be focusing on things pillar by pillar, element by element, essentially, so that you get to understand it and then pass that knowledge down onto members of your team. Of course, we're going to be repeating this and doing them on a regular basis. So yes, so today on this session, we are going to be focusing on the founding member bonus for several reasons. One is that this very powerful element of the compensation plan is going to go away very soon. Very soon, the number of income streams will reduce from 10 down to 9, and nobody else will be able to take that founding member seat, as we call them. The seats will be taken, only 1,000 people, and that's it. And then we are going to be just talking about being a Genesis community member. So we want to be sure that whoever is not a founding member just yet, that they can still secure that seat for themselves. Also, the second reason why we're doing this session today is because these past few weeks, we've been getting questions from people. People have been asking, oh, the company said that they've released founding member commissions, but I have not received any. Why have I not received any? So we want this to be a reminder for some people that will hear this for the very first time, others, this will be a reminder just to explain again how you are exactly making money as a founding member, what you can earn, what you will not earn. So I'm going to cover this whole thing together with John during the session. A little bit from you, John, please, because it feels like I'm kind of dominating this. That's not my intention.
Yeah. So, thank you for the introduction. Actually, the founding member bonus is not being here a long time, so which means the seats are going, as Arthur clearly said. I don't know how many seats are left. I guess there's maybe 300 left out of 1,000.
Yeah.
And I assume once we hit the number of like 200 being left, then they will sell out in a few days, probably in less than a week or something like that. So maybe I have to underline today a little bit the importance of this founder bonus, because it's a bonus for doing something that you will do anyway if you want to build a significant business with Super One. So it's a behavior that you want to do and what you want to do your people behind you as well. So in fact, I want to underline one thing. If you get a founder status, this will mean you have an income stream that can pay you for years to come. It does not mean when the 1,000 seats are gone that then this promotion is over. You cannot get a seat after that. That's true. But those who got a seat among the first 1,000, they will benefit from that as long as this compensation plan will exist. I mean, so I don't know if that is going to be years or decades, yeah, but it's going to be a long time where you can benefit from it for work you would have done anyway. It's not that we have created this bonus, really hard to get. It's pretty easy to get there if you decide to do so. You can get there pretty easy.
Guys, is it John or is it me? If you could just confirm, somebody could comment. I don't know what happened. Okay, it was John.
Oh,
I wasn't sure whether that's my internet or yours.
I'm not sure, but well,
Carry
I'm
on.
back. So what I was saying is, I'm a big believer of the $500 price tag because I think that's an affordable way to start a business for people all over the world. Maybe people in some countries have to stretch a bit more for that, which I clearly understand, but it's still kind of reachable. And on the other hand, in Western countries, it's not so little that it is not a little bit painful to do it. So it's about kind of showing a commitment of being somehow serious to do this business. That's why this price tag is so important. I think it's the most universal price tag for showing commitment that you can generate. And the thing is, the founder bonus, what does it mean? How do you become a founder? You need to be a $500 member, and you need to bring on 3 members at the $500 level. That's it. And of course, you need to make sure that you are one of the first 1,000 who does this. Of course. That's it. Then you become a founder. What does it mean to be a founder? Being a founder means that you get income on the coding business from the first 3 you brought on. That means when you look at the coding plan as such, you kind of do not get financial benefits coding plan wise from the first 3 you sponsor. The founder bonus gives you the opportunity to even make money on your first 3. But now you really need to be careful, because I think this has led to some misunderstanding. And because of that, probably you are lucky that still there is some seats left. The thing is, how does the founding program pay? It pays you a 100% match on the coding income your first 3 are making. So if you join at the $500 level and you put your dog, cat, and horse as your first 3, you will never make money from the founding program, because your horse is not likely to build a business and to make coding income. So if you put placeholders there, then you become a founder, but you are not making money being a founder because you only put placeholders there. But the founder program is really meant to be a possibility for you to make serious money when one of your first 3 really kicks off in a big way. That's really what it is meant to be. And therefore it makes sense. Even if maybe you put 3 people in that are dormant for a while, but real people who are looking at this and maybe become more active in a year or 2. Well, when they start to make coding income in a year's time from now, you get the 100% match on what they make. But it's always on the first 3 at $500 level. The first 3 where you don't make coding from. This is a way to make coding from them indirectly, because when they make code, you make code as well. That's what the founding member program is all about. It's nothing more than that. It's not complicated. Back to you, Arthur.
Super.
Makes sense.
Yes. So guys, to summarize, typically in terms of super codes, you are required, that's just how the plan works, to give up your first free in order to activate super code commissions. But with the founding member, you can actually benefit. You're not effectively giving up because you're still earning from your first free, you're earning the founding member bonus, and then starting from the fourth, you are enjoying the super code 500 and potentially super code 100 bonus at the same time. That's why $60 from the 500 packages. So just to be sure that this is clear. So when you're activating your super code, you're required to give up at least 3, depending on when you're going to purchase your own package. You could potentially lose more, but 3 is what we say to make things simple. But with the founding member, those 3 on a 500, whatever they are making, whatever these people are making, of course, you're going to have the 500 as well. You're going to make exactly what they are making from the super code 500. It's extremely important because there is this, I don't know who started spreading this, but somebody's been sharing with other people that whatever these guys make in general, like from anything to do with the compensation plan, that you're going to make exactly the same amount of money. That's not the case. This is specific to the super code 500. How is this person making money from the super code 500? How is this person? How is this person? And whatever they make from super code 500, you are also getting. Let's just talk about this one because I have more room in other scenarios and don't. How is this person going to make money from super code 500? He needs to have 3 people on a 500 or more. We call them qualifying accounts in order to activate on a 500 or more, to activate super code 500, providing that he also has or she also has the 500 package. And if that's the case, when the 4th person comes in on a 500, this person will make between $50 and $60, depending on, let's just leave it as that. And if this person's making 50, okay, this is where this thing, okay, let's talk about this. 500 packages make you commissions from 2 things. That's how we've done it. So super code 100, so that's going to be 10%, so that's going to be $10. And 500 packages can also make you commissions from super code 500. So all together, so it's 10 plus 50 equals 60. When you've got somebody who earns, let's say, 50, this person earns $60 super code, this person, you're making money from the super code 500. If this person made 60, you're going to get 50 because that's super code 500. So the $50 goes to you. Another person came in, $500. This person made 60 again, super code 100 and super code 500. You're getting their match on a super code 500. You're earning another 50. This person's first free. That's another 60 that goes to this person, 60, 60, 60. And you're earning another 50, 50, 50. Because this person is earning super code 500 commissions. Whatever this person's earning, you're earning. It's the same for person number 2. It's the same for your person number 1. I know with this 50 and 60 it gets a little bit complex, but who doesn't enjoy making more money, right? So it's worth understanding this. But whatever your free are making from super code 500 specifically, that's your check match. Remember, this is actually better. To me, if your first 3 are active members, because that's exactly what John said, if you have a cat, a dog, or a donkey, then they're not going to be active. But if you have strong leaders here, I think these leaders will generate way more than your super code 500 could, depending on how many people you enroll personally, of course, as well. But with strong first 3 leaders, you can make a substantial income from the founding member bonus. And we've seen that already happening. We've seen some of the testimonials from our leaders with regards to how much they've made because their first 3 are strong leaders. John, anything from you on this?
So this is a very powerful bonus, and you will have it for years to come. I mean, and I repeat myself here, because it's not much to add up on it. You explained it really well, Arthur. It is paid for the work you should do anyway. Yeah, I mean, this is a work program. This is not an investment program. Even if we are into gaming, if we are into cryptocurrency and real-time settlements, This is a work program. This is network marketing, and network marketing means net and work. Yeah. So, I mean, if somebody, and that's how I always build my business, if somebody is not committed to bring on a handful of people, well, he should not do the business. Yeah. And we are talking about 3 people here. 3 is not much. Yeah. I mean, every person that works seriously this business and joins at the $500 level makes a list of his 30 most important names and introduces these 30.
Are we about to lose John again? Potentially. Okay, John will finish off that thing. Guys, once he reconnects. Guys, one thing that we highlight on our presentation. Oh, he's back. Okay, go. Yeah, carry on, John.
Okay, I was gone now for a while or what?
Yeah, for a few seconds, yes, yeah.
Okay, now what I said is actually if somebody joins at the $500 level, yeah, and he does a list of 30 people he wants to show this project to, and he introduces these 30 people to his sponsor in the first 30 days of operation, and only 10% join, you already have your 3 together. That's it. You're a founder. Yeah. I mean, I want to do a lot of trainings over the next 100 days with you guys, if you like it. And you will see me being repetitive. You might think, okay, this guy is always talking the same thing. But I do that intentionally because I am a strong believer in 3-way calls. And what you have to do is, when you get in at $500 level, you should bring in people at $500 level, and you should commit to do 3-way calls with your people until they break even and make profit. I always tell to my people over the last 20 years, we are in this together. We do this together. And I try to do with my people that I bring on 3-way calls, maximum 30 minutes each call, always one prospect at a time. And I do these calls pretty compressed. So I try to do at least 10 calls in the first week with my personal enrollee so that he learns how to present quickly so he's able to duplicate the process. And this way you can build crazy big organizations. People are looking for security more now than ever before. Yeah. And it's really about helping your people to get their first 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enrollees in the first 30 days. This is really critical. That's why I created this coding bonus. Another reason why I created this coding bonus is not for the network marketing people. It's for the ordinary people out there. And there's more ordinary people if you are okay. I call them that way because I mean people that never touched network marketing. There are so many now looking at this because network marketing is the better way. Eric Worre says it all the time, and I cannot agree more. Yeah, it is a fantastic way to create on a shoestring budget a multi-million-dollar operation. And my story was the same. I started in this industry being broke. And on a shoestring budget, I created a big business in the past. And I inspire people to do that. That's why I'm such a strong believer in this $500 price tag. I'm not a big believer in big packages. I hate them. And everybody who knows me knows that. But people need to have some skin in the game. It's also protection for you if you meet somebody. Let's face this situation. You have a car, you drive 1 hour to see somebody for coffee. Of course you require from that person a certain commitment. Otherwise, you waste your time. And if you do 2 meetings in a day and you are in the car for 4 hours, and you spend another 6 hours at the meeting, and your wife at night asks you, where have you been? And what has been the result of the day? And you say, well, I drank a lot of coffee, I drove a lot of kilometers, but no money. Your wife will not be happy, as stupid as it might sound. Yeah. So you need to make sure that you get rewarded for the time you spend. It's as easy as that. There is some professionals that even do it this way. They say to somebody, hey, listen, I want to meet with you, but it will cost you $500. Otherwise, no point in meeting. But when we get together, I share something worthwhile with you.
Let's give John a few seconds, see what's going on. Guys, so I'm going to add my bit. So we're learning more and more about this plan. I always think that I know everything about it, but then I have these. So I've been studying it and working very closely with John and studying the plan for the last, since we've joined, early in April. So I thought at some point that I know it inside out. But then we are getting these realizations every time and again. You know, when the light bulb is suddenly going off. And one of the things about our plan is that it starts a little bit slow. It starts slow, and everybody knows it, because 5% from an enrollment, from a single enrollment isn't a lot, especially when you see people out there receiving 50% enrollment commission on all that. It doesn't matter where from, crazy things. But anyway, it feels a little bit slow. But then the moment you activate your binary, the moment you activate your direct match, the moment you activate your supercode, all of a sudden you're turning a 5. Your 5 becomes between 15 and 27, or 17 and 27. That's what happens very, very quickly. And it's not just one time. It could be an ongoing basis. Every time when you enroll somebody, once you activate your supercode, you're earning 5% fast start with between 10 and 12% supercode. And then potentially up to another 10 on top from the binary. And then you got the match, you've got the downline. So you're getting, inside of Super One, you're getting these upgrades, these upgrades of income. When your income all of a sudden goes from being very slow to medium speed to then earning between 17 and 27%, up to 27% from every single person you personally enroll. If you put them on a pay leg, you got the binary. If you put them on a power leg, then you just have the fast start and supercode. Every single person. And you can be earning the same amount from people further down your organization. Equal percentages. Supercode, binary, downline match, direct match from people further down your team. So that's the beautiful thing. It's that ultimate, we call it a leveraged income, where you are earning money from other people's efforts. That's the beauty. Because in other businesses, then when you've got somebody who's further down your level 7, 8, 9, whatever, then you're earning scraps, essentially. Which, if you have a lot of people, that amounts to substantial figures as well. But in here, we still have that possibility of earning huge percentages. Come on, 25, 27, 30%, even as much. It gets a little bit crazy when you have multiple matches coming in and hitting your wallet. That's the possibility. That's why people need to they need to accept that the income is going to be big, but they need to adopt that longer game. If they're here just for a month and they don't see results quickly enough, so many people so often, they just give up. They don't see that bigger picture. And we are now starting to see those testimonies, that feedback coming in from the field, when they realize, wow, yes, the numbers were slow at the beginning, but now they're speeding up. The moment you start activating additional generations of a downline match, then you will see just how quickly things change, how quickly things upgrade. About this founding member, yeah?
Okay, I will have been back for a minute or two. I don't know if it is the internet connection here. If I go out again, I will go in through mobile, because I don't know if it's connection, what is going on.
Yeah, it's more fun. You guys, just one last thing to add to the founding members specifically. We want these sessions to be literally 30 minutes in and out. We don't want them to be, we don't want to be talking and taking too much of your time as well. The founding member bonus. Remember what this is. This is a leveraged income, meaning the money comes in from other people's efforts, not yours. And you're getting 100%. You're getting 100% with also unlimited income potential. It doesn't matter what rank you have. It doesn't matter what package, whether you've got those business packages or not. It does not matter at all. As long as you have a 500, you're good. You're getting all of this together with the founding member program. It's just like, again, maybe right now you're not earning any income from this just yet. But now I'm hoping that now you're motivated and you know as to why you really have to speak with your three, why you really need to help them out, give them your support. As John said, maybe help them out on some of the calls that they're going to have, because these guys could be responsible for substantial income. Imagine one of them going crazy and creating a team of 10, 20, 50 personally enrolled members who will eventually buy $500 packages. Imagine the type of income that one person could be creating, could be generating from Supercode 500 commissions. What's going to happen? You're going to get the exact check match. This is not one of those things that you will see the results of very, very quickly. But you just have to demonstrate some patience and just keep on going. Because very soon, once the wheels start turning, that could turn into substantial income. John, still have you?
I'm here.
Perfect.
I'm here. Yeah. So where did I stop?
I pretty much exhausted my what I wanted to say on this call. There's anything else from you that you want to add? Do you have any questions, guys?
I just wanted to point out that how key these $500 packages. I mean, it's the perfect match. It's the perfect way to build a business, and give your people the security that you help them build their business, help them become a founding member, and help them break even. Yeah, people want security. If your new enrollee pays $500, but he knows you are there to do three-way calls with him until he has the skills to do it himself for his people, and until he breaks even in the business. So then there is nothing to lose. And anyway, the founding member program doesn't require from anyone to pay more money to be part of the founding member program. It's just about the first 1,000 that are quicker to have their tree. Okay? Please understand that. It's just like a race at the first 1,000 who cross the finish line, kind of, or that line is not really a finish line, it's rather a starting line. They have this benefit on top forever. That's it. Okay? So there is no risk here. There's really no risk here. And I want to inspire you guys to create an empire of people at the $500 price tag. In the end, what you do, you collect decisions, you collect commitments. Yeah? And the example I gave before is you kind of use this as a tool to figure out who is serious enough to work with you. Because you need to protect your time. Money is one thing, but time is something you cannot buy. Time is something that cannot come back. If it's gone, it's gone. And everybody has the same amount of time. That's the fair thing. So that's why use it as a tool and help your people build. What I also always have been doing, and I still do that today, of course, is I do three ways also deeper in the tree. So if I get a new member who brings on somebody on the call that this guy is hot, and I start to do three ways with that one as well. So sometimes I do three ways 10 levels deep. Okay? But then you get really something ignited. So go dig deep into your groups and do three-ways. Do a lot of three-ways. I believe using the $500 strategy and doing three-ways, creating a culture of three-ways in your progeny is all you have to do to create the biggest empire in this business. And the good news is, this is something any new person can do. If you recruit your neighbor who has never done network marketing, but you do in a compressed time frame of 2 weeks, like 15 or 20 three-ways with that person, and you keep the information simple and short, so that that very person hears the same information, 15 minutes of information, 15 times in 15 days. Even if this person never did this kind of business, he will be a powerful presenter with his people and their people and their people after 15 days. He will be like a seasoned networker in no time, in 15 days or less. And that's how you create an army of people being strong presenters, and 6 months down the road, there will be 1,000 three-way calls happening on WhatsApp while you are doing one. Another 999 will happen at the same time, and the ripple rain will really happen for you.
It's a true ripple rain, actually. It's not just a ripple effect. But oh, yes, that was a good pun. Guys, one more, because we're getting these questions a lot. Yes, we are redesigning a lot of pages inside of the app right now, but we've been getting a lot of feedback from you. We did have this survey going. So we are going to introduce a founding member badge. So that's probably somewhere on the home screen for the time being. Later on, it will be in other places, but we're going to have it on his home screen so that you know exactly that so that your seat is confirmed, essentially. Because everybody's we're getting that question. People are unsure whether they are or they are not, especially if they are not earning any commissions just yet from it. So we want to give you that peace of mind so that you know, okay, my seat is secured, and then I don't need to worry about it. So we are working on that. We are working on a design actually today, just to make sure that this is done.
Great stuff. I love that. Good stuff.
Good. Guys, we're going to wrap this up. If you do have any further questions, just reach out to us. We are everywhere. We don't want, we need to finish now because Steve Varan will be presenting. He's presenting at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 o'clock in the UK. As you know, we are doing a lot of presentations every single day in English. Then our great leaders in India, they are also presenting in Hindi every single day. We have presentations in French, we have presentations in German. So there's a lot of momentum that we're now working on creating. And at the same time, the company is doing a lot in terms of improvements, customer services, producing marketing materials, and also just finishing off the remaining stuff from that old application we were using before, just to close that door once and for all. That's it from us, everybody. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed this session. I'm hoping that this has been educational. Just a couple of closing sentences from you, John.
Well, I want to inspire you guys. This is the high season in our industry. September, October, November, first half of December. So the next 80 to 90 days, make them count. And well, in Europe right now, we have rising numbers of Corona cases. Partial lockdowns are happening or are being discussed. I don't want to scare anyone, but I think this is an opportunistic time to share what we got. It's like a responsibility to share our model and our profession. And I think the coding plan is really perfect with Corona. It starts with the same letters even, but it was not intended to be like that. I created the coding plan because I wanted to have this to really get just ordinary people who never did this exciting, burning and running with it. And then Corona hit, so it makes it even more worthwhile. So use the next 90 days wisely and adopt and inspire your legacy teams to really kind of install a three-way culture. And of course, as Arthur just said, there is more and more and more presentations happening. And it's so easy to call somebody and say, let's look at this together and call him after that. What did you see? What did you like most? Yeah, that's not difficult to do. Just create more intensity, more speed in what you do. Success loves speed. That's my closing words for today. Thank you for having me, and sorry for the technical issues. I hope next time will be better, and I look forward to do some more training with you very, very soon. Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.